think the best thing about the nature school was learning how to plant crops because it can be helpful in the future. The most hardest thing was kick testing because it was quite cold and tiring. Being a part of nature school helped me realise and be brave about seeing plants and more creatures and animals.
Thank you, Heather.
Best thing I've done during John Muir is probably going to have to be building bird boxes because it's good for the birds and we had a lot of fun woodworking. The most challenging thing is definitely going to have to be writing every single week about what we've been doing. And I do feel more connected with nature because I've been learning about what's in the wild.
I think my favourite thing about John Muir was the bird spotting because I could see and I could hear the beauty of birds. And I think the most challenging thing was trudging through the mud because it was really messy and didn't really feel nice. I think John Muir has changed the way how I feel about nature because I could feel nature has lots of potential and it's really beautiful.
Trying to find litter in the town will make me more in touch with nature, and trying to pick up it is difficult, and finding it around the town and in the environment really upsets me and wildlife. It might ruin all species as we see it.
The best thing about nature was planting trees and working as a team. The most challenging thing was probably nailing a nail into a tree. Nature School has really changed my mind and made me feel more calm about nature, and I've never learned about John Muir before and I never knew what it is until I joined P7 and I've learned about it.
The best part about the nature school for me was the pond dipping. I loved wading into the water and finding out what beasties there were. The hardest part for me was probably climbing up a ladder and nailing a bird box into the tree. Every time you hit the nail, you feel like you're going to fall off. I feel way more connected with the nature now because every time I went outside, I used to freak out at bugs, but now I just look forward to going home and getting a nice stroll in the forest.
The best thing for me was probably the pond dipping and just seeing all the creatures just run about in the water. The most challenging thing for me was probably putting up with everyone just messing around and ruining all your fun. After John Muir in the nature school, I was just amazed to learn about all the creatures that live around our school.
I think the best thing about nature school was the pond dipping because we got to find other water species such as tadpoles and damselflies. I think the hardest thing about nature school was the kicking test because we were all getting wet. Nature school has changed my perspective about nature because I feel more connected, and I used to feel scared of bugs, but now I'm not.
The best thing about nature school was learning about nature because I learnt so many new things, and now I feel more connected to the outside because I've learnt loads of new things about nature. The hardest thing about nature schools was walking back and forth for going out for nature. You had to walk back and forth every single week, and then you had to memorise things to write in your John Muir jar. But the John Muir jar was really fun because you got to write down some cool animals or something, and you got to label it. It was really fun. Nature schools have changed my life because now I feel more connected to the outside. So now I'm not scared of bugs or ants or anything, and I learned more about trees, leaves, and different animals in nature.
You're walking around.